Oh. Hello everyone. Welcome to another Quarantalk. I am joined by my cat. Hi. We have a lot to discuss. I know my last Quarantalk was a while ago, and I've tried to film one last week, but it didn't work out. This is take 5, so I'm hoping this is the last one. I think it will be. She's too cute to ignore. This is probably gonna be the posted one. Because we have a lot to talk about that I need to get off of my chest and onto the internet. Let's start with the elephant in the room. It was my birthday last week, and that was kind of weird, having a birthday celebration while in quarantine. I think my friends and my family definitely helped during that. They really pulled through, from letters to money for my birthday to cards and candy and even to a cookie cake, which is absolutely insane. I want to thank every single person who got me something, even if it was small. Even if they thought it was small, it wasn't. It's really great that people acknowledged my birthday. There's so many things I want to do now that I'm 15, and the fact that I can't do them yet, that I have to wait until quarantine is over, it's not great, but it gets easier with all of you. So, I mean, a lot came from my birthday that I wasn't expecting. Like, for example, my parents finally caved. After years of trying to convince them, they finally got Netflix. I don't know why they didn't get it before, but they thought that we wouldn't use it. We use it every single day. So I've definitely been doing some streaming and binge watching on there. She's kneading right now. She does this regularly. Alrighty. I've definitely taken all of your suggestions into consideration, and my list on Netflix is kind of huge right now, so we're gonna have to work through that. But it's okay, because we have plenty of time while in quarantine. And now that we've hit day 30, I think we're definitely at the point where I feel like I've done everything. I've watched movies, I've read books. I just started a book called On the Come Up, which should be interesting, and I will tell you all how it is if you would like to hear it. I've done a lot of baking. I baked cookies I've baked cupcakes. I've done bread, biscuits, pretty much all the sweet stuff. I feel like I've hit the burnt out section, you know? And because I can't go outside as much, because April weather is wacky, I've hit this point where I'm not sure what to do next. It's kind of weird. And April weather is definitely out of my hands. It was snowing this morning. It snowed about 3 inches. And now the sun is out and all the snow is mysteriously gone in the span of 12 hours. So that happened. Things are kind of crazy. You think in quarantine, everything would be mentally stable. But no. It's all out of whack. Luckily, some things, like my cat, never change. I want to know how you all are doing, so please don't hesitate to contact me. I know one of my biggest weaknesses is that I am bad with social media. I am bad with interacting with people over text and call. I don't know why. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like it. I don't like to do it, and it makes me kind of a jerk because I don't respond back to people. Not because I didn't see the message, but because I just don't want to talk. I would much rather talk to somebody in person, but you can't do that when you're in quarantine. So I end up being kind of rude, which is not great. Hopefully, quarantine will finally fix that horrible behavior of mine. And I'm really trying to get more active on social media. I think I've been more active now than I've ever been before. It's kind of crazy. My Snap score finally hit over 1,000 now that I'm in quarantine, to give you an idea of just how absent I am from the internet. But we are pulling it together. We have Instagram now. We have Snapchat, but we are using more often. We are finally having the presence. And I'm gonna need it because, thank goodness, I am so happy. I am officially the next student council event planner for next year. I am so excited. Honestly, I didn't think I would get that position. There were like 5 people that tried out for event planner, and I just tried out for everything. And somehow I got event planner. I am not complaining. I am so happy. I am ready to take this position and run with it. I mean, Kendall was already running. I'm gonna have to go on a full-on sprint right about now, okay? But we will try. We will hope that we can bring the people what they want. Please, always give me your suggestions for student council. I am there now. I am a presence. So I guess I'm gonna have to up my interaction skills when it comes to social media. I mean, at least I'm not public relations. My goodness. That's definitely something that I'm really glad I've tackled. There were certain things this year that I really wanted for next year. College classes is one of them, and I don't know if I'll get a spot in the college classes that I want. I'm really hoping, but it's been kind of a struggle because Tri-C isn't doing testing right now, so I might have to go into LCCC, which is fine. I'm okay with it. It's just not something I particularly wanted to do, but it's okay. Another thing that I want for next year is when it comes to music. I'm auditioning for 2 music groups next year, and both auditions are stressing me out for different reasons. I'm auditioning again for Camerata, and for some reason I feel like I'm not gonna make it. The sight reading on Smart Music won't register my notes. The regular music won't print properly. It's just black on a gray background, and I can't see the notes at all. And the scales are fine. When it comes to jazz band, meanwhile, the scales are kind of weird. I gotta admit, someone's gotta help me, because I know concert B flat is a pretty basic scale in band, but I know in orchestra, we don't use that terminology. So somebody's gonna have to help me on the band side of things, and help me get acquainted with all of the scales and such I should know. My audition piece itself seems pretty easy to master. It's just the scale portion that I think is confusing me on that, because band scales are funky. Orchestra, we all start in pretty similar locations. When it comes to band, there's like a million different instruments, and they're all starting in a different section, and it's just weird. I don't know. Band skills are weird. I'm a little intimidated to be entering a band for the first time when I know I will have a lot to hold up to with last year's bass player, technically this year's, and the fact that most of the kids that are in jazz band have been doing band since they were back in middle school and elementary school. So I'm gonna have to squeeze my way into the ranks. I think I'll be able to figure it out. If I can somehow weasel my way into student council and become the event planner after only 1 year, who knows what'll happen? I am so excited for the future. It's gonna be crazy, but until then, I'm trapped in my bedroom. Until next time, you all, please tell me what you want to hear from me. The next Quarantalk is probably going to be some different movies, books, music that you all can immerse yourselves in while in quarantine. I have definitely a lot of music suggestions. I know that's something that's very near and dear to my heart. So, I want to know what you all want to hear from me. If there's any questions you have for me, if there's anything you think I left out, let me know. I will address it in the next Quarantalk. And until next time, lovelies. I am never gonna use lovelies again. So, if you like me using that, you better enjoy it. Everybody say goodbye, Dallas. And hello, future.